Let's say hip, 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 hip. Hooray! Hip, 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 hip. Hooray! Thank you so much. So can we now enter the secretary?
Sorry. Oh, no,
Zylofon Studio is where you have to be. Visit every Saturday and enjoy good music from all your favorite artists, be it highlight.
We honor it already. And yeah. Beneficiary. They needed financial support for California media, so we introduced the own art fund. We didn't have any project supporting creative arts people. Want to put out for people to enjoy. We decided that so today is the day, the D-Day that the Lord has made for us to do this presentation. So that is why we are here, and I'm going to introduce some running around, making sure that your applications will be scrutinized and will be reviewed for you to get the fund as well. And those who apply, I'm sure they can tell you the processes they went through, their callings here and there, provided get to this stage. And it's my and on behalf of Nana Piamesa, we want to say that whoever is going to be a beneficiary of this fund is going to be the lifeline of the rest of the industry people. If one gets it today, I believe you are getting it. So we should all put what we are going to get in good use. So it will be something all industry people. So at this juncture, the man here, his name is doing what? He's going to help us in doing that. So please, he's still a member of the NCC though. He's still a yes, Frank Owusu. Please, you see very close. Yes, if you are close, must come around. Frank Owusu is also an artist manager. He doubles as a radio presenter and a musician as well. Just that his music is disappointing him that he will sit and come to another something altogether. So Frank Owusu here is also the operations manager of the fund. Please put your hands together for Frank Owusu. His popular name on radio is Frankie Five. He works with Hits FM as the gospel show host. And he is also the operations manager of the fund. Now moving on. People are telling me we are live on the radio once again, so I have to use the microphone. Unfortunately, those who just joined us on the radio, you missed some part of the action. The best I can do is to do a quick recap so you can all benefit from it one way or the other. We have said that media gets who is leading the Arsenal's and Zylofon. This fund should be an interest-free fund. This fund should only be geared towards those who have created. We don't know what. We were just telling them that we were following due process. Today, the Lord has been good to us. To the official presentation, we have cut our ribbons, and now we are in the office. That is the secretariat of the fund. And I was giving you some personalities who are behind this fund. I mentioned Secretary Safo being the fund advisor of the board, and again I have also introduced Frank Owusu, the operations manager of the fund. She is also one lady who has contributed a lot to our industry in terms of the gospel fraternity. She's put out one or two albums, and I would love to. She has been in the banking industry for about 14 years. The last time I remember I had a figure like that. About 14 years. She has been in the banking industry in the various departments. Her name is Ruth Benny Wood. Please put your hands together for Ruth Benny Wood. Popularly, she is called Apina Rudy. Apina Rudy, please join me here. Oh, and 10. Please put your hands together for Apina Rudy. And of course, the proper name is Ruth Benny Wood. That is what is in her passport. Apina Rudy Media, showbiz for Montreal. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. The next person, unfortunately, is not with us at the moment. He is in somewhere Australia, I guess, where he is a member of the UN organization, one of the UN. So he is also an official duty in the information that you would know about him. His name is Nana Brew. Nana Brew is the administrator of the fund. Nana Brew is the administrator of the fund. And moving on, there is also one top musician, top highlight musician, who has also been a great contributor of Musica. At the time, he was playing an executive role at Musica in their accounts department. He is in the person of Ohineba Kisi, high life artist Ohineba Kisi. Please put your hands together for Ohineba Kisi, also an accomplished accountant, but then decided to venture into active music along the way on the board. And again, the last person who is running all the administrative and at the same time helping with the secretarial business of the fund. Her name is Stella. So when you come here, I'm sure she will be the first person to contact anytime you want any investigations to be done for you, or if you want any inquiries at all to be done for you, on the Zylofon Arts Fund, you come and you talk to Stella Kekeli at Accra. So, ladies and gentlemen, those here and those who are listening to us on radio, these are the people manning the arts. As well as business. The next business is to tell us what they looked at, some of the processes that they went through to select those who have qualified at the moment. And please, let me also note that this is not to mean the people we are doing the fund. They are not the only beneficiaries of the fund. The rest of the people who have also applied, I'm sure we're also waiting for this presentation so everybody will know the office. So now that you know the office, if you have any queries, the first point of call is not radio. The first point of call is to come to their office, meet on all necessary people. So once again, the official office, we of the Arts Fund. If you're our headquarters at East Lagos, that is the one opposite Metric Hotel, or you don't come to Zylofon FM. You come here and you get to know who they are. So without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me pass on the microphone to Osu and Frank give us a little bit of a background of the work they have done, and we are where we are. Please put your hands together for Frank.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome again to the Zylofon Arts Fund Secretariat. Just briefly, what we've been able to achieve so far when the onus fell on us to begin work. On Friday, January 9th, the Zylofon Art Fund was born, and it's an interest-free fund established to support the with capital injection and infrastructural development. A few weeks later, a 5-member board made up of astute bankers, international business analysts, a chartered accountant, and a seasoned creative arts director was put in place to commence work in earnest, since loads of applications had already come in right after the launch. So as at Thursday 23rd, that's as at yesterday, of 89 business applications, which comprises creative arts projects from various disciplines of our creative arts industry. And almost all the applications have been reviewed with responses and acknowledgements duly sent to the respective applicants. So the approval is in phases. That's why we are here for the phase 1. As such, the various applications have been grouped according to their status in the approval process. So the first batch of beneficiaries we would introduce to you today. Our expectations. Applicants must go through the ZAF application form, the ZAF Zylofon Art Fund application form, thoroughly to understand what we require from them. Fill and submit together with the project business plan to meet our risk acceptance criteria. So I'll take you through our application form and what we expect from you. The applicant should attach any other document that can support the approval of the application. And if it's film, the attachment should include synopsis of the said movies, series, documentaries, or kits, etc. Applicants should also be on top of issues by understanding your own market dynamics, your risks and mitigants to justify why we should give you the said money. So let me take you through briefly the application form. Certain KYC from you. Here is where I'll dwell. You need to introduce your in the application form. Do a brief. We provide a small space. Just do a summary of and your company or association where you belong. Maybe you are invited. define your service or your product and your market information, where you operate. If you are in movie, do a little snapshot of where you fall. Are you a first tier, second tier, or third tier? You can actually fit where you think you are. Your market objectives, your strategy and implementation, and then payment and employment structure. We have to also know that, and your financial focus. This is where your budget comes in. So we want to know if you are seeking X amount. We want to know your pre-budget, your on the program budget, your post budget, and whichever one you want to define. Plus, you need to demonstrate how you'll be able to generate revenue to be able to offset the facility that we have. You have streams of income. We want to know to be able to ensure that you can be able to pay the money back, and any other supporting document that you think that should be added to the money you are requesting for. So basically, there are 16 days ahead of us. This is 20 parts made in Ghana. Slogan is because of this, we are poised to position the fund as the financial powerhouse to the creative arts industry in Ghana and the rest of the world. So be part of this history, gentlemen, and help sustain this great initiative by our CEO, by throwing your support to the government and stakeholders. Indeed, by doing so, together we shall make Ghana prosper. And to our first batch beneficiaries, we say congratulations. We appreciate this process. Be positive ambassadors of this fund, and we trust that you respect the contract agreements between us and service your obligations as and when they fall due. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was a very powerful presentation by Frank, the operations manager of the Zylofon Arts Fund. I believe he said something that should respect what the contract will entail. I'm sure that is where most of our industry is. After taking money, signing contracts, the next day we eat the money, one will forget what he signed to. So, ladies and gentlemen who are beneficiaries of this fund, but then, if you're able to do that, it will be there. Our next generation also come to benefit from it. Thank you so much, Frank Owusu, for your presentation. I'm sure some of the beneficiaries are here. Frank, so today, how many people are here for us to do the presentation to? Let's introduce them, join us. Of the fund, so Chris Safo. Of course, maybe they have a word or two to say to us. Frank,
So it's not in any order. Beneficiary to this was gone through successfully for us to do. That other presentations are coming in a few weeks. The first person is Mr. Salam Muni from Finos Films. And this is
Kaukudi.
The next person is the CEO of AA Productions. AA Productions, put your hands together for CEO of AA Productions. Is also here. Part of the first, Mr. Mustafa Adam, first beneficiary of the last but not the least, is Mr. Chief Moment of Bantu Center. Put your hands together for Mr. Chief Moment. The first 3, and the first batch of beneficiaries will be presentation in a few weeks.
Um, Here in the office or the secretariat of the Zylofon Arts Fund, this is the first filmmaker. You and I, we've enjoyed his movies over the years, and I believe that he knows what this fund will do to his productions. The fact that we all would want Ghana to be the next movie hub in Africa, we still need that support. So today, Alhaji Abdul Salam Mumuni, aka presentation from the Art Fund. Please put your hands together once again. Okay, so Productions. One astute movie maker, and he has
Salema.
given us more of the Zylofon Arts Fund. And yes, right morning, he woke up and he wrote a long piece of notes on his social media timeline. So this is an advice that when we have social media timelines, we shouldn't be using it to writing unnecessary stuff. We should use it to write documental stuff. Today, this gentleman, after that fate of mentioning Zylofon Media, of mentioning an Apia Mesa in his post on Facebook, he's also one of the first beneficiaries of the Zylofon Arts Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Chief Humun, a wonderful poet.
Chief Humun.
He is going to give us more productions after him. Sure, so one of them will say something. But Frank, I hear some people are also receiving their fund, but theirs might not come in the form of tech. Can we also know them and what they do, please?
Added to these first beneficiaries, and we selected them from the various regions, one from Takoradi and the other one from here in Greater Accra. He's into short skits.
Sorry, so let me help you while you look for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you are an ardent follower of some of the skits showing on social media, there is this young man who does stuff with his parents. In fact, you might not know they are even his parents, but the mom and the dad, they are the same people. He has following, massive following on social media, and oftentimes he uses his phone, which is not even a proper phone like the one I'm using. He uses his phone to make the recording all the time. So when he also worked to the fund managers that I really want to open what I'm doing and make it even bigger than it seems. I need support. The fund said, no problem, come and let's give you some money. Maybe you need a professional camera, you need a proper which is of high quality, so you can do your productions with it. Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Mr. Sadiq Sule of SDK Daily Skits on social media. He's going home with a value of 10,000, which is made up of laptop, iPhone, gadgets, Osmo cameras, and a whole lot of things to let his work be up to standard and also be registered as part of the package. He's going to be registered on Zylofon Cash. Zylofon Cash, so that he can display his works to the rest of the world. And the next person is Mr. Nana Kweku Odun of Monthly Bay Events. This young man, we discovered that he does premiering of young adults, secondary school leavers around the Takrady area when they're on vacation. And he will use projector to do his own thing with your films, you know, and he's doing a great thing over there. So we decided to look for him and support him with, you know, value of 10,000 CDs, which includes projectors. Also, film or premiere all these movies to these young ones over there. So welcome, sir. A young lady, Ernestina. And when I say Ernestina, I'm sure you are wondering who is that. There's a lady called That Girl. benefited.
You have to speak like a Jamaican. That yeah.
That she's also benefited from the fund educational scholarship. I thought you were going to clap scholarship, and it's a full package and it's quite huge. So we cannot actually detail all the things in there. It's quite huge and a very juicy educational package for her starting this very year while she's doing her music alongside. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we all heard the story of that girl when she was interviewed by Transit Mustafa. And she talked about the fact that she would wish to continue her education alongside the music career that she started. But because she's lost both parents, or maybe one of the parents, she wouldn't be able to continue because funding from home is not strong. Again, the fund members who have the utmost powers to put out their money to good use decided that they invite her and help her with her education because with her age, she's a minor, under 18. With her age and the career that she started, if she gets